For the last video for today, we're going to talk about addition and scalar multiplication. Still working with matrices. For scalar multiplication, you take the number that's out in front and you are going to multiply or distribute it to every single element inside of that matrix. So for this one, I will take, it's still going to end up being a 2 by 2 matrix when I finish, but just every element is going to be multiplied by 3. So I will get 6, -3, 12, and 0. So you could think of it as a distributive property. For this one, I've got two matrices. Both are 2 by 2s, so in the end I will be able to add them. But first I need to do scalar multiplication. Just like we've used distributive property, I'm going to distribute a -1 to each of these elements inside of this matrix. So it'll still be 2 by 2, but now it's going to be a -2, a -5, a -4, and a -1. Now I'm going to use scalar multiplication to distribute a 1/2 times each of these elements. 5, -3, 4, and 0. The last step will be adding these two matrices together. I end up with a 2 by 2, and I add the corresponding elements. So -2 plus 5, I get a 3. -5 plus a -3, I get -8. -4 plus 4, I get a 0. And then last, -1 plus 0, I get -1. Be careful of your signs, just like always. And then when you are working in delta math, you might have to do a plus or a minus to increase or decrease the rows and columns.